Hi everybody, this is Jill for today. Welcome to Autumn 2025. I can't tell you how excited I am about it. I'm making like a nice little New England, if you will. It maybe is not even New England, but I call it a New England boil kind of thing. It goes in my crock pot and it's got all kinds of great stuff in it, and I just set it off, and by dinner time it's going to be yummy. So what I've got down here is I've got some chopped up cabbage, maybe an inch and a half, something like that. Same thing with the onions and the carrots. They're all about the same size because we want it to all kind of cook evenly. Plus, I don't like big chunks of food that it's hard to manage. And then I've got some, this is called Octoberfest Sausage. And again, it's kind of in that 1 inch size. You could certainly use like a Polska kielbasa, you know, those things that come out from Hillshire, that sort of thing. But this is what I had, so this is what we're going to use. And then I have some russet potatoes, again, about the same size. If you had red potatoes or Yukons, those would be great. And I have peeled these, as you can see. So the first thing I'm going to do is go over to my crock pot, and I have it lined. And, you know, people are going to say, oh, don't line it. I'll never not have liners again. They just make life so easy. So I'm going to layer this. And the first thing that's going to go down is the cabbage, because I think it's a little tougher, and if it's down at the bottom and all the other things are kind of sifting down through it, I think it makes it a little more tender, plus a little bit of liquid I'm going to put in there. And I'm going to add a little salt, because cabbage, you know, it just needs a little love. And then a little pepper here. Just a little bit, not too much, because I'm going to do it on the other layers. And then I've got these carrots. No, actually, yeah, carrots next, I think, is where I'm going to go with that. And this is going to make a great pot, and we can have this left over for a few days, which will be nice. And here's a couple more carrots here. And just a smidgen, not too much salt there, and not too much pepper this time. Then I'm going to put the onions on top. Potatoes first. I forgot I had the potatoes actually over there. There's the potatoes. Okay, now I'm going to hit it with a little more salt and a little more pepper. That's, you know, pinch, what's a pinch? About 1/8 of a teaspoon, something like that. Now, if you don't like salt and pepper, or you're on a restricted diet, you don't have to add it. You know, it just makes a lot more flavor to the pot, because those are kind of bland vegetables when you think about it. So there is the onion. So I've got cabbage, carrots, onions, potatoes, and onions. And then I'm going to put the sausage on top, because as they cook, of course, they're going to release a lot of those flavorful juices, and it'll all trickle down into the other items. So all of it's got a little flavor. So as you can see, I'm just kind of spreading those out so they hit all the corners. And I'm not going to put any salt and pepper on this level, but what I am going to do is, you can do either one. You can put some dark beer, you can put some light beer. If you don't want, you can just use water. But I'm going to use a little bit of this Heineken. There we go. And I'm going to add about a cup. I think that's about right. There you go, director. Knock yourself out. All right, so there you have it. It's all layered up, and I'm going to put the crock pot lid on, and I'm going to set this at 5 hours and on high, 4 to 5 hours. I'll check it at 4, because we want those carrots tender. We want all of it tender, of course, but I want to check the carrots and the potatoes. Those will be really the testing point. And 4 to 5 hours, I'll check it out, and when it is completely cooked and ready to dine on, I will bring it back. 4 hours later. It took just 4 hours. Open this up. Ooh. Oh my gosh. We kept smelling it as it was cooking, and it smelled so darn good. And it looks wonderful. I'm going to scoop some of this out here. Everything is so perfectly done. Some potatoes and some carrots. Look at that cabbage in there. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. I'm going to take some of these sausages in here. Some of that and some of that juice, because we've got some French bread out that we're going to, a little more of that out there. Look at that.
Look at that. And I'll show you, these potatoes were just perfectly, look at that, just perfectly cooked. The carrots, perfectly cooked. Oh yeah, this is amazing. I'm going to have a little, I think maybe a little sour cream and mustard on mine. So we're going to have some dinner here. And this is like a beautiful, beginning fall dinner. We just are so excited that it's fall and we're getting back into those cozy dinners and candles and all that good stuff. I hope you'll try this recipe. It's so simple, right? Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. We will see you later. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.